Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Pit Stop Scale Model Garage video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I will be your host. This is going to be part 2 of my A7A Corsair number 2 build. Corsair 2 build, not number 2, Corsair 2. In this video, I'm going to start putting all the sub-assemblies together. Which means that I got to put all the pylons together, get the bombs painted, and while I'm painting the bombs, I show you a little thing that I came across. I don't know, maybe a trick, or maybe somebody else knows about it, but I show you how to get the yellow tips on the bombs that you'll see in the pictures that I'll be showing you here in this video. I got all my external body parts, fuselage parts, and so on and so forth, ready to go on. All I need to do is get the cockpit, and I'm supposed to get that tomorrow, which is the 26th, I believe, of October. Anyhow, without further ado, let's get down to the bench and let's see what I have accomplished in this video. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Bye. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench, and this is going to be part 1 of my 2 Corsair builds that I'm going to be doing. And so I'm going through the instructions, and I want to start because number 1 says to start with the cockpit, and so you can put the 2 halves of the fuselage together, and also the landing hook that needs to go in the back. Now they want these elevator wings to be movable, so they're giving you these little I don't know what they call them, but anyhow they're like kind of like locks. So you put the wing in the fuselage, and you put this guy in the back, and you're able to position the elevators or ailerons, whatever you want to call them. No, not ailerons. Anyhow, that says G right there. Know what that means? That means that there's weight that's got to go into the front of this aircraft. Otherwise, it's going to be doing a wheelie. So, that's that. So anyhow, to get back to this, I'm looking for the interior parts. And I'm saying, okay, here's the seat, which doesn't look very much like a seat to me. And here is the instrument cluster, and then there's a decal that goes on the instrument cluster, or a dashboard, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So, I told you guys, I bought this photo etch kit for the interior of this aircraft, and I would like to use it because, as you can see right there, if I put it like that maybe, right there is the instrument dashboard, or whatever you want to call it, and this guy goes behind there like that, but it's got to get mounted onto this piece. And this, I don't know what the problem is, because this kit is for this photo etch kit is for this particular model, A7A Corsair A7A. Anyhow, that's got to go on there, and then this gets mounted in here, right there where that piece is. So, I have all the rest of this stuff, like right here, these 2 pieces right here. These 2 pieces right there. Those are the pieces that go on the side of the seat. So, what I did is I went on good old eBay and I purchased a complete interior or cockpit for this, which gives me the seat, which is an ejection seat. It gives me the full, basically a cockpit tub, like we get tubs on our cars. This is a cockpit tub, except that it's got the side pieces, it's got the seat mounting, it's got the seat, it's got everything that I would need. Now, the only problem is, and I really don't know how much difference there's going to be, the kit that I ordered, and it wasn't cheap, is for a Fujimi kit. I'm saying to myself, okay, a Fujimi kit, how much different can the fuselage be? I may have to cut, let me see, I may have to cut this piece out right here. This piece right along here, because what I see in the picture of the parts that I ordered looks like that piece is part of the kit that I'm getting. And that would fit, hopefully, that would fit inside of there, and I'll be able to use most of the detail stuff on this photo etched dealie. And the photo etched, they tell you in the instructions, I know a lot of you guys are probably familiar with this, but they show you everything, how everything's got to go. Like here's the instrument cluster. Now, why I'm saying this is different is because this piece that they have right here is part of the kit, the model kit. And that is this piece right here. And you can see that it's totally different. So I'm just hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that the kit that I just bought, which would be, see now they're showing right here is what I'll be getting, this whole tub right here, and it's got the side pieces where I could use my all my stuff, you know, and the seat belts I could use and all that good stuff. Then on the back there's more stuff where you could put it. Oh, I see, okay. There's supposed to be a film in the kit too. See, I just look at this page right now with you guys. Oh, there's a lot more stuff on here. Cool. Alright, well, basically all I can do right now is, first of all, let's put this stuff away so it doesn't get hurt. See, there's another film right there. Just go ahead and stick that back in the bag. So what I'm going to do right now is basically just, the only thing I can do is put these wings together. And I'm going to use my good old plastic glue right here, my Fowler. And this looks like my tip is clogged up. Alright, where's my lighter? Of course I don't have a lighter in here. Of course I don't. Why would I have a lighter in here? Come on. Alright, I gotta go get my cigarette lighter to unplug that. We'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, I didn't show you how or what the cigarette lighter does, but if you're using this glue and your tip gets clogged up, now on some of the glues they give you a metal piece of wire, I guess you'd say, and you can put it in after you finish using the glue. You put the wire in there and it doesn't clog up the tip. But if it does clog up, you don't have the tip and it does clog up even though you put the cap on, take your cigarette lighter and just heat it up under this, and you'll see a puff of a flame shoot out of the tip of that. That means it's clear. Once it's clear, you can go ahead and use the glue. Okay, boys and girls, we are back at the bench and we're starting to do some of the painting on the armament and so on and so forth. Now, the instructions don't say what color to paint these guys. So I looked online and I found that this particular aircraft carries these bombs that are drab olive with yellow tips. And so that's what I did right here. Now, how did I get those yellow tips? Well, it's really easy. I put a drop of yellow paint in this little cup right here, and I take these guys, and I just dip them. 1, 2, and there you go. Yellow tips. That easy. Most of you guys probably already knew how to do that, but to me, I just thought it was pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these right here, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, boys and girls, as you can see, that's a quick and easy way to do some yellow tips on these bombs. I think they're bombs. They're not missiles. They are definitely bombs. So I just did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these in about 2 minutes. So let me continue on. Now, they didn't give me all the colors. Like, they didn't give me the colors for these. And they didn't give me colors for the little ones. So I painted the little ones in white. And maybe I could put a yellow tip on those guys too. I don't know. We'll see. Now these 2 Sidewinder missiles and these 2, I think these are radar pods. They're going to get painted, it says bright blue. So I'm going to do them in bright blue. So stay tuned and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. Before we get started on the progress I've made so far in this build, I'll show you the paints that I am using. Now, for anything that's in the olive drab, I'm using this Camouflage by Krylon. And as you can see right there, it says Camouflage or Olive. The upper half of the aircraft is going to be with this A7, which is neutral gray, and it's a U.S. Air Force color. I have to see if I have a different gray. Not because it's an Air Force color, but it's pretty empty. Now for the white, I kind of like this pure white, so that's what we're going to be using. Any yellow that I use is this Vallejo model color. Now, they said to paint the interior dark gray, but I'm going to paint it with this. I'm just going to, this chrome zinc chromate, because a lot of the newer aircraft is what they are painted in, and I don't care if I go against the rules, but I'm going to paint it that color. And then any flat black you see, I use these Vallejo Air. Now, earlier in this video, I showed you how I got the yellow tips on the ordnance of this build. The front nose piece, let me get this out here. The front nose piece that goes on here is white and black. So, in order for me to get a nice round circle for the black, which you can see right there, is I did the same thing I did with the yellow. I took the little cup, I put this black in the little cup, and I just dipped that in there. Came out pretty good. Now, the only thing is, on the 1-to-1, it's black from here to here up towards the windshield. So that I have to mask that off and do that by hand. But I just wanted to show you that, and then I'll show you a picture of this. The Sidewinder missiles that are on this plane will be these, which is copied off of the picture I'm going to show you here in a minute or two. So, now that you've seen all of that, let's move this stuff out of the way, and I'll show you some of the progress that I've made so far. Now, I showed you this in the last video that it's all primed up and ready to go. I'm just waiting for the cockpit kit. I think it's going to be here tomorrow, hopefully. Anyhow, let's move on to this. And as you can see, well, actually, why don't I do it this way? Yeah, there you go. I'm calling these two guys, I thought they were like radar pods, but I think they're actually external fuel tanks. So that's, I painted them in white. Then bombs, two different size bombs, maybe 2,000 pounders and 1,000 pounders, whatever. I showed you how I did the yellow tips on there, and that's the olive drab. And then, of course, the missile that I showed you earlier. Alright, so now, let's move this out of the way. And let's move this into the picture. And let's see if we can do this a bit. There we go. Alright, so, what we have here, these two guys are the shock absorbers for the front struts. This yellow guy is the rear tail hook that'll get black stripes on there, so it'll be yellow and black. Then we have the front landing gear and the rear landing gear, or front landing gear and wing landing gear, I should say, in gunmetal. And then here's all my tires, and painted in rubber black. So, with all of this being said, hopefully I will get my cockpit kit tomorrow like they say I'm supposed to, and if so, I'll probably have this aircraft finished in the next video. So with all that being said, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. Pit Stop Scale Model Garage out for now.